versus battle. Fighter number 1, Goku Variation 10. Goku has spent his time in space training on 100 times normal gravity, anticipating his fight against Frieza. He's arrived on planet Namek and saved everyone in the nick of time by dispatching of Raccoon. He fought against Berta and Jace on a 2-on-1 fight, humiliating them both and showing us the extent of his new power and strength. He knocked out and humiliated Berta, the fastest in the universe, powered up with Kaioken against Captain Ginyu and made him freak out and lose his nerve, so he had to body change with Goku to steal his power. Ginyu Force defeated, he sets his sights on the Emperor of the Universe, Frieza, the maniacal tyrant who put all of his friends' lives at risk. Powering up with his most devastating Kaioken attacks, he puts everything he has against Frieza and pushes him to use 50% of his maximum power. It is then that Frieza, after being almost blown up by the Spirit Bomb, kills Krillin in front of Goku, consumed by rage at the death of his best friend. All of his anger and rage bubbles to the surface, unleashing the power of the fabled Super Saiyan transformation. Now it is time for Frieza to pay. Fighter number 2, Full Power Frieza Variation 2. Frieza has battled against a full-power Vegeta in its very first form to a standstill, shaking the ground beneath them. He turned into his second form and almost killed Krillin, humiliating Gohan, Krillin and Vegeta in his sheer strength of a 1 million power level. He transformed into his third form and humiliated and amped up Piccolo. He then turned into his final form and humiliated and beat Vegeta into a bloody pulp into the floor and humiliated him every way possible. He killed Krillin and forced Goku to turn into a Super Saiyan. Upon being overpowered by Goku's new form, he shows us his 100% hidden power, bulking up to his maximum. The fight of the century is about to begin. Are you ready for the fight? Goku Variation 10 versus 100% Frieza Variation 2. Round 1, stat points. The stat round will test the health key and stamina of each of the combatants. They will gain or lose points equal to half of a bar extra over 2 full bars of health or 5 bars of key or stamina that they have. My Frieza race character has 2.5 extra bars of health, 4 of key and 4 of stamina, giving him 10.5 total points. How good are Goku's stats? Let's find out. Health plus 3.5, Ki plus 0.5 and Stamina plus 1.5, giving him 5.5 total points. How good are Frieza's stats? Let's find out. Health plus 2, Ki plus 3.5 and Stamina plus 0.5, giving him 6 total points. Round 2, damage per second. In this round, we will measure the time between the first and last spark of each of the 3 main combos, the heavy, light, and mixed combinations, in conjunction with their damage to find out their damage per second. Starting things off is Goku with his full light combo chain. Next is his full heavy combo chain. And finally, his full mixed combo chain is heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy. The times have been recorded and the damage is set. Let's find out Goku's damage per second against Full Power Frieza. Against Full Power Frieza, Goku has a DPS of 1136. Now let's go into Frieza's combo chains with his full light combo chain. Next is his full heavy combo chain. And finally, his full mixed combo chain is heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy. The times have been recorded and the damage is set. Let's find out Frieza's damage per second against Super Saiyan Goku. Against Super Saiyan Goku, Frieza has a DPS of 811. Round 3, super moves. Starting off the super round is Goku with full power charge to recover his ki moderately quickly. Next is his awoken skill, Super Saiyan. Next, he has Super God Fist to deliver one massively strong punch to the face of your enemy. Next is his signature beam move, Kamehameha, he learned from Master Roshi in Dragon Ball. Next is After Image, a move you have to time perfectly well, but when you do it evades any attack coming your way. His first ultimate is Super Kamehameha, a move he uses against every enemy when he tries to deliver the final finishing blow. His next ultimate is Breaker Energy Wave, the move we thought he used to kill Frieza in the anime, which costs no ki you can only use once on low health. And finally, his evasive is Spirit Explosion, to push away attackers in all directions. How good are Goku's supers? Let's find out. His total super damage output is 20,352. His damage per ki bar is 4,070. His evasive doesn't do any damage. He has no utility skills. He has a regen skill in full power charge. He has no blindness skill. He has a protection skill in After Image. And he has an awoken skill. Yes, someone finally has one. Now let's go over Frieza's supers. He has maximum charge to recover his ki as quickly as humanly possible. Next is Death Crasher, a move that you can charge up for extra distance that slams you into the enemy, dealing a relatively decent amount of damage that he used in the anime to pound Goku through the floor into heaps of rocks. Next is Death Wave, a relatively low damage quick firing 1 ki bar move. Next is Death Slicer, that you can also hit the enemy with a second time using his tracking ability. Next is Double Death Slicer, his equivalent of the Destructo Disc, which will cut almost anything that he used in the anime to try and kill Goku. His second ultimate is Last Emperor, you can only use it on low health once and it doesn't cost any ki. Finally, his evasive is Psychic move to snap behind the enemy and deliver a sneak attack. How good are Frieza's supers? Let's find out. His total super damage output is 24,300. His damage per ki bar is 4,050. His evasive doesn't do 1,000 damage. He has no utility skill. He has a regen skill in maximum charge. He has no blindness skill. He has no protection skill. And he has no awoken skill. His problems are similar to Vegeta. He's pretty much just a pure attack character. Now it's time for the results. The winner of round 1 stats goes to Frieza. The winner of round 2 damage per second goes to Goku. And finally, the winner of round 3 supers goes to Goku. Yeah, similar to the anime, Frieza was extremely powerful, but Goku got that upper hand just at the last minute with his Super Saiyan transformation. The two fought to a standstill, violently, just as the very planet beneath them was crumbling every second. Initially, Frieza had the upper hand, but his stamina drain from his 100% form was just too much, and Goku overpowered him gradually throughout the fight until Frieza met his end. The winner is Goku.
Let's end this thing right here! Right now!
Frieza is presumed dead and Namek is about to explode. Goku needs to find a way off the planet and seemingly dies in the explosion. Meanwhile, everyone has been teleported to Earth with the help of the Namekian Dragon Balls. But after some time has passed and everyone seemed to be at peace for a while, it turns out that Frieza is still alive and he comes down to Earth in a spaceship with his father, King Cold. But that's not the end of the surprises. A strange youth awaits them as he arrives. It turns out that he is the son of Vegeta and Bulma, the time traveler from the future. He is Trunks and has come to warn us of the impending apocalypse at the hand of the androids from the Red Ribbon Army. Goku is actually alive and on his way back to Earth, and Vegeta is finally a Super Saiyan. And we will find out if androids really experience fear. Next on AxoniusRex is the Android and Cell sagas from Dragon Ball Z.